Caitlin, go ahead, Caitlin. 1, 2, go.
Namo Shakyamuni Buddha, Namo Shakyamuni Buddha, Namo Shakyamuni Buddha.
Very good. All right, I want to listen to Vivian. Vivian, are you ready? Vivian Nguyen from California. Oh. Okay. Who has a coin? Show me. Number 1 and number 2.
I only did the number 1 today because I said to the number 1, I'm happy today because I didn't have school.
You happy because you don't have school today? That means you lazy then.
But my teacher said that she's probably going to the doctor or something.
So Justin, so since last Thursday, how many coins in number 1 for me? Count number 1. How many coins?
6.
Okay. How many in the number 2?
1.
Okay. Sit down. Tell me why did you have 1 for number 2? What happened?
Because one day I was sad.
What happened? Sit down. Sit down. You can see your face, please. Why were you sad?
Because
Your sister yelled at you? Probably. What happened then? You don't remember?
No.
How about remember when you happy? When? Remember you put 6 coins there? When?
Because I didn't have school on Saturday.
Okay. All right. Who else want to show me the coins for number 1? Who want to show me the coins number 1? Michelle, you have number 1 for me?
I don't have that much.
Just show me how many for number 1. Check it out. Kaylin Dương. Kaylin Dương, how many for number 1? Count. How many?
5.
Okay. How many for number 2?
2.
Good. What happened with number 2? What happened with 2 and number 2? What happened?
I forgot.
Forgot. Michelle, how many number 1 do you have?
I have 5.
Okay. Number 2?
I have 3.
3? So what happened with the 3 of them? What happened?
With number 1, I said I was happy because I got to gain something I like.
I'm talking about number 2. Why did you have 2 or 3 of them? What happened then?
I have 3, and one of them for number 2 is I was sad because I got kicked out of the Zoom.
What happened?
I got kicked out of the Zoom because of my internet.
Oh, so that made you sad? Diana, do you do anything with number 1, number 2?
Yeah, but I don't.
What's that? How about you, Vivian? You have number 1 and number 2 for me? Okay, tell me when. Tell me what happened.
Like why you put the coin in number 1 and number 2?
No, yeah, what happened with number 1 for you?
Number 1, I was happy because I put number 1 because I was happy that I got into student government. But for number 2, I put it in because I was stressed about my schedule My schedule is like really weird.
Good. How about, can you tell them the story that you taught the poor children in Vietnam last Saturday? Tell them what happened in.
So basically, I had three Vietnamese children there. So their name was Han, Sai, and Hao. And I basically they were kind of slow, so they didn't really understand most of the English I said. So I had to speak a lot in Vietnamese with them. And I started off with letting them hear how to like introduce themselves and then making them repeat it. And then we did go on to play like some little matching games because some letters in the Vietnamese language there's not in the English. There's some letters in the English language that's not found in the Vietnamese language, so I just showed it to them.
Okay, so you taught Thanh and who else?
Sai and Hao.
Yes, and Thảo, right?
Hao.
Thảo, you know how, I mean, that how unfortunate they are. You know, Vivian. No. After school, what happened then? They have to take care of the cows. The cows are their livelihood, their family livelihood. Understand that?
Yeah.
What's mean? Who know what's mean? Diana, you know what's mean?
I don't think so.
You don't understand? Okay. So basically, cow. Okay. When comes to the year, they will sell the cows for profits so that they can use the money to buy the rice and survive. Make sense? So they don't cultivate, they don't plant, and they don't plant any rice, any vegetables, any fruit, and so forth. So they just raise the cows so that they can sell later on to get the profit, to get the money to survive. Make sense now, Diana? So that means the two siblings after school they need to help their parents to take the a shower for the cows, to feed the cows with the grass and so forth. Understand now, Vivian? You understand that?
Yeah.
Can you do that, Vivian?
No.
Why not?
It's too much work.
It's dirty too, right?
Yeah.
When you work with animals, it's dirty, right? Like Michelle, you understand that, Michelle?
Yeah.
What's happening?
Like people in Vietnam at the school, they have to take care of the house, the cows to have a living.
Yeah, for this particular situation, right? So that's why they so poor. They could not have even sometimes enough food to eat too. You understand, Vivian? Right? Diana, you understand that?
Yeah.
You see how fortunate you are, right? Caitlin Young, you know how fortunate you are? Just imagine that after school, wash the cow. Can you do that? You take you take a shower for the cows or the pigs. Can you do that? Why
No,
not? Why not?
because it would take a long time.
Too smelly, right? Right? Yeah. So, but they have no choice. They don't have time to study much. So you have a lot of times. You're so fortunate, right? Whichever food you want, go to the kitchen and get that, right? But they don't have that kind of luxury. Make sense, Vivian? Right? Understand, Vivian?
Yeah.
You know why? Why we teach them English? Explain to them, Vivian. Why? Why we need to teach them English? Why?
So they have a better future.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Why? What means a better future? Why? Why? Why having? I mean, that learning English is for having better future. Why is that? Instead of Spanish, instead of Chinese, instead of French and so forth. Why? Why? do they need to study English? Why?
Because America's at its golden ages, and English is a very popular language throughout the world. One of the most powerful, and if you want to have a good future or maybe even get a good job, you need to do YouTube school.
Yeah.
And English is one of the most common languages spoken.
Yeah, you smart. Oh, yeah, you smart too. Quyên too. Quyên, Vivian just spoke about the poor children in Vietnam that you taught. Can you share with them one more time what happened to them, so that your friends here could understand what happened in Vietnam?
So like people like they didn't have like as good as us here, because like they were like not as like they were not rich. So like they needed the help from us.
You know the situation of the children that you taught. You use
the technology too.
Yeah, they don't have device, you guys. They don't have food. They don't have that kind of luxury, right, Jason? You understand that, Jason? Imagine that after school, could you wash the cows or wash the pigs? Can you enjoy that, Jason?
No.
Why not?
Like kind of a long time.
It's maybe dirty, right? All right. So Queen, you know that, right? The two siblings, right? They do that job every day. You know why, Queen? You came late, a little bit late. Why is that?
Because like they had no choice.
So
like they had to do that to help their family.
Yeah. Hi. Yeah. Well, okay. What's your name? What's your name? Can you type your name, please? Yeah. Okay. So you see that? So that's good that you guys can teach them, can help them to learn English. Who want to volunteer to teach them English so that they can learn about them? Michelle, you want to? Diana, you want to? Really? Good. You want to do on Saturday morning?
Okay.
Can you wake up a little bit early? We have the session for them on Saturday morning. Can you do that? Michelle, Diana?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh good. Michelle, you want to?
Yeah, I want to help people.
Good. Wow, you guys so generous. Okay, yeah, I will talk with your mom, okay, Michelle. Yeah, you will be good leaders. You would help them a lot, right? To learn, right? Yeah, appreciate that. Anyone else before Diana and Michelle? You want to talk? You can talk with your friends in Vietnam. You understand the situation so that you can see how much blessing you have. Okay, right?
I've been to Vietnam before.
Where?
I've been to the Little Saigon.
Turn on the cam, please. Dylan, we want to see your handsome face. When was that?
I think 2 years ago.
Did you see many children? They run around the road, the street to sell the lottery ticket. You see that?
I didn't see any children. All I see is the adults outside selling food and stuff.
That's all, not the children. So how long did you stay there?
2 weeks.
Okay. You enjoy your time there? You want to stay there? You want to live there?
Not exactly.
Why is that? It's convenient when you go to toilet. It's convenient.
Well, it's not because of that. It's I don't really want to live there because like people in Vietnam, they sometimes like rob people and they kidnap.
Oh really? Oh, okay, because yeah, some of them they're so poor. That's why they made very bad karma. So you recognize that they may not have enough food to eat. Some of them or many of them. Dylan, you recognize that?
They have to sell food in order to get money to take care of the rest of the family.
Yes, there's so many poor people, right? So that's why you need to appreciate that. How is that? How you need to appreciate what you have now, Dylan? How?
That's
and help
That's
do chores whenever you can.
Okay, Michelle, can you tell them how do you appreciate the food that you have on the table that you would not go for a day without food? How could you appreciate that?
Every time we eat, we can like recite the a mantra that is in the book.
No, I mean that how could you appreciate that you have the food every day instead of going to sleep without any food in your stomach? How could you appreciate that?
We can the reason we have food on the table is because of the farmers in Vietnam or in any other state or country. We have to appreciate them.
Good. Diana, can you tell them how could they appreciate the food that they have on the table or in the kitchen that they can eat anytime instead of going to sleep with empty stomach? How?
Like thank your parents and like whoever got you it and don't waste it.
Yeah. How about you, Vivian? How could you appreciate that, Vivian?
I could appreciate it by thanking like the people who gave me that food and thanking from my parents for like working hard to provide me with the life I have.
Yeah. How about Wing? Can you tell them how could they show their appreciation to their parents or the one who make the food for them to consume instead of throw them away? Wing, can you tell them, please? Turn on the mic, Queen.
You have to be respectful to your parent.
What else?
And not waste the food, and like do not throw them the food in the trash.
Ken, you understand what we're talking about, Ken? You understand what we're talking about? Turn on the mic.
Oh yeah.
So how could you appreciate your parents that work hard to bring the food to you?
Oh, we can probably do something for them that they did to us, like, or maybe like if we can, maybe like try to make food or like help them out doing chores around the house, or just spend time with them.
Do you recognize how fortunate you are to compare with the poor children in Vietnam? You recognize that? How?
Because some of them some of their families don't have enough money to, maybe their parents are sick so they can't afford to pay medicines or stuff like that, or they don't get to play on like our iPads or computers because they don't have as much money and they can't afford it.
How about Jason? You recognize that, Jason? You appreciate that, Jason?
Yeah.
How?
What?
How do you appreciate that your parents bring the food to you and how fortunate you are compared with the poor children in Vietnam? How?
I know that now some people don't really have a house and we do have houses and sometimes they don't get to eat always.
Yeah, so how could you show your appreciation to your parents? How?
We can help our parents from stuff.
That's good then. Okay. All right, that's all for today. Okay, so make sure. All right, now you guys can empty the 2 cups. Okay, number 1, number 2, and start from today until Thursday. We check. Okay, just empty them and again put both them in different corners. Again, what should you do, Michelle? One more time, Michelle.
Due to the bottles?
Yeah, number 1, what should you do?
Number 1, you talk to it and give it a coin whenever you're happy. And number 2 is the same thing but with the sadness.
Okay. Diana, you put the cooked rice in that bottle? You put the cooked rice in the bottles or no?
No, I never did that.
Oh, you put the coins, right? How many coins in the one?
In number one, I started on Thursday, so I have 3 in number one in number 2, and 1 in the middle because it was okay.
Okay, so what happened with number 1 or 2? Why you have 1 in number 2?
Oh, yesterday my sister got in a car accident.
Oh, we're so happy to hear that. What happened? Is you guys okay?
Yeah, she's fine.
She's fine. Okay, so the car is full loss or what? Oh, it's okay. Huh?
It's ruined.
Really? It's ruined?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry to hear that. You see that? This is dangerous to ride a car if you don't have much experience, right?
Yeah.
But she's okay?
Yeah.
The oldest one or the middle one?
Middle.
Oh, she's 18 and what?
17.
Oh, wow. It's expensive. That's why it's expensive for you guys to drive the car around. Anyway, how about the happy one?
I don't remember. I think I just did good in school.
Good. Okay, you and Michelle stay back. Okay, we will talk about teaching ESL and English to the Vietnamese children in Vietnam. Okay, after this class. Okay, good. Oh, let me turn to
Can I teach them English too?
No, you're still immature. You have to study hard. You have to be good to teach them. All right, you not go there to play. Okay, yeah, go ahead, thầy giáo Pháp, please.
Hello, everyone. How are you?
Good.
Okay. What is the
Good.
what is the
Yes or yeah?
Okay.
Yes or yeah?
Yes.
Yeah or yes?
Yes or yeah. Okay. Good. That's good. Okay, all right, we will do the meditation. All right. So inhale and exhale. Children know you count 1. Inhale and exhale. Children know you count 2. If you see your monkey mind, don't play with it. Then come back to your inhale and exhale. And if you lose track of your counting, come 1. Okay. Keep your back straight, your neck straight. Come on. All right. Let's do this. When you hear the bell, sit still and close your eyes. 1, 2, 3. Turn on your webcam on. Okay, go. All right, Mason. Michelle.
15.
Emmy.
15.
Wayne. Lena.
33. 29.
Diana.
41.
Okay, all right. I will let you. Last time I showed you the movie about the Maitreya Bodhisattva. He was born into the Tusita heaven, and that's where he stay, and he will come to the earth later on to become the next Buddha. Okay, so hold on, let me see. So we will continue on, and this is his Buddha land. Okay. Quyên, can you help me to summarize the story?
I'm doing my homework.
Okay, all right. Maybe, well, but anyway, we don't have time much.
And each goddess is brilliant as well. Measurable celestial 10 directions down. To attain rebirth at Tusita Palace. There are 5 Buddhas guarding. The first one named Ratanetitu. Was able to produce, which transformed into musical instruments in the air. These instruments play nice music automatically to please everyone. The second one, named Flower Virtue, to produce flowers which turn into banners with flowered canopies. Palace walls.
Okay, let me stop right here.
Why that's so short?
Well, we are more run out of time. Diana, you want to summarize the part you did see?
Me?
Yes.
I'm not really sure.
Okay, you're not really sure. Okay. So basically, in this heaven, right, there were 5 guardians that support the Maitreya Buddha, Bodhisattva. And the first one is he be able to produce all kind of musical instrument, okay? And everyone who listen to that, who hear that, they have immense joy. That means a lot of joy come from that, and that's how they be. And that is the instrument is produced the Dharma. Okay, the musical is the Dharma. So that make the being in there to enjoy. Okay, and the second one to be able to produce the flower to cover the wall. That means decorate the Tusiba palace, and it also means that all the beings from the 10 directions. They want to be born into this heaven, and later on in this movie, the Bodhisattva said that if there's certain instruction we follow, and we want to be reborn in that heaven, we will we can see later on. Okay, all right. So Yesterday because we are run out of time, so that's why I run the movie short. All right, yeah, bye. Okay.
Yeah, please give me one moment so that I can give the cohorts to the tutors. I see a lot of you have not turned on your cam. Please turn on the cam. All right. Please turn on your cam so I can send you to the room. And make sure to put your grade number beside your name too, okay? That's your job every day, okay? All right, let's see here. All right. So, okay, let me count from 1, 2, 3. And tutor, if you don't have your cohorts, let me know. Okay, let's see here. Let's see.